Hello viewers, tonight we're going to be changing out the computer in the bedroom, and I'm wondering if I'm going to regret starting this project this late. It's already after the 9 o'clock. It should be easy and simple, but since it's a computer, it intrinsically can't be simple. So the computer that I've been using in here is a Lenovo ThinkStation computer for Windows 7, and it's an Intel's i5 Pro. And this is a completely adequate computer for the use case. Does everything I need it to do. But I got a bunch of these computers. This is the Dell Optiplex 7040, and this is significantly more powerful. And so it's like I got these, I'm either going to put these in the closet or I'm going to put that in the closet, and it doesn't make sense to put this away and not use this when this is much faster than that would be. So, and I get these for free with the situation is like the hard drive broke or something. In this case the hard drive broke. I have so many hard drives floating around, that's easy. I fixed this without no out-of-pocket cost. So that's the only reason I'm changing this out. I'm not changing it out because of necessity. I'm changing it out just because this happened to exist, and to me it doesn't make any sense to not use it. So let's see what we have here. We're going to have a little bit of a complication connecting this to the screen because this only has HDMI and I believe that's DisplayPort outputs. It does not have VGA or DVI, which I think is what this particular screen has. Okay, let's see. This screen has it has the HDMI. Okay, so now the question is, do I have an HDMI cord? And the answer is probably not, because I don't typically have computers that are new enough to use that. Take a peep in my drawer here and see if I have an HDMI cord. I thought I had grabbed a few of them, but maybe I didn't. I know at some point I had a few HDMI cords, and then I had set aside a box of a bunch of computer cords to keep here, and then I was going to take the rest of them to the other location, and I accidentally took everything to the other location, and so that's causing an issue now because I don't have any cables here. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do for now is well, there's one other place I can look before I say that I don't have it. What I could do is I could use this. This is an HDMI to VGA, and I think I can turn that, or to DVI, and I think I can turn that DVI into a VGA, and I can do it that way. Well, let me check one more place where there could be a cord. There could be a cord under the bed. Let's see, this is all older cords, I think. It's not going to be in there. Okay, one more box that it could be in. I think it could be in this box, potentially. Whoops. Nope, I'm not seeing it here. which means that all the HDMI cables And we're not talking like one or two of them. There must have been 50 of them. All 50 HDMI cables are at the other location. Okay, that's fine. So then what we're going to do, so I knew this wasn't going to be simple. We're going to go in here and let's see, what do we have here? Is this, oh, is this HDMI to VGA? Let's see, HDMI to VGA. Oh, well, then does this need power? That's got to be powered. I don't want to use that for full-time situation. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, here we go. HDMI. Okay, great. Okay, great. So we do have HDMI cable that we'll use here with this computer. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug this VGA cable. I'm not sure how you're going to be able to see this because I need to stand here. Try to do this. The camera may fall over. That would be the first time. Okay, so we're going to unplug. That's the monitor. Let's unplug the VGA cable. We're done with the VGA cable for now. And we're going to swap. Power cord is different, so the power cord has got to go. Take the Ethernet. It still has an Ethernet port, so that's good. Although I wouldn't be using it if it didn't have an Ethernet port. Got my KD and my mouse. KD, mouse, and audio, which is got another annoyance. We'll get into that in a moment. Okay, so now the computer should be free from all the connections. So let's get this out of here. Okay. Now we have to go into the desk and change the power cord that's in the desk. So this is going to come out. And then under here, we're going to take a look at what we have under here. Or at least we're going to try. So we have right here, I think, this is the power cord for the computer, for the Lenovo computer. So we're going to take this out of here. And I got a new power cord for this because I couldn't find any power cords for the, well, I found an HP power. I have a bunch of power cords that fit that, but they're all HP, and I don't know about that. So I bought new power cords for, I think this is only like $25 or something. It wasn't expensive. So now we have this. Oh great, made in China. Ooh. Just what I wanted to see. It's going to be plugged in all the time unattended. Made in China. Okay, so this is the power cord. Let's just make sure that it definitely fits. Well, that's not where it goes. That's the first problem. Okay, it fits. Now let's make sure it's the right voltage. This is a 65 watts at 19.5 volts. And the computer calls for 19.5 volts, 3.3 amps. This is in fact the 3.3 amps. So this is the correct power cord, which better have been, because otherwise it goofs up the order, or someone else goofs up the order, who knows. But anyways, that's good. So this is the correct power cord. So let's see, I think we're going to need about maybe that much of the cord. So put this wrap back on it. Okay, and I'm going to plug this in so that it doesn't fall on the table, because that would just irritate me tremendously. And I'm going to put this up through here. Okay. Well, actually, let me think about this for a minute. I think what I'm going to do, I guess that would just sit there like that. That's fine. And then yeah, that works. It's not great, because in the, well, whatever. Because the phone, sometimes I like to keep it, you know, out here so that I can reach it easily from the bed if I had to. But when I'm eating here, I push this back, and now that's in the way. Well, I suppose I could just do that. That's fine. I think that's fine. I could put it under the screen, but, or what I could do is I could put it under the speaker over there, but then the speakers won't be at the same height, and that will bother me. Alright, we're going to go with it that way, because the reality is the speaker is going over as far as it can anyways, so it doesn't make a difference. Okay, back under the table we go, and let's see what we got to do for getting this connected. So this is a much smaller power cord here, and whoops, this is the power supply for the screen, and then this will sit there like that. So where's the other cord? This must be a relatively new power supply, because it's got the newer style Dell plug. There goes the camera. Okay, oh, we're almost done here anyways. Alright, now we have to plug this in. And this is the plug for the old computer. And this will be the plug for the new computer. I'm wondering if this should go behind here like this. Yeah. No, can't. It won't reach. Okay. This is going to be an issue with putting the stool in. No, I guess not. It'll just go over there. Okay. So that's that. The computer power cord is in place. I'm going to put this drawer back in now. There is a computer mouse and two other computers within this drawer. You know, this computer is kind of a freak show. This is a relatively new computer. In fact, this is a Dell XPS computer, and the reason why I bought that is because I don't know how many months it was ago now. There was a game that came out. I think it was called. It was one of the Tony Hawk skateboarding games, and I remember playing the original one back in high school. And so this remake one came out. I'm not much of a video game person, but I wanted to play it just for the sake of nostalgia. And the computer the most powerful computer I had wouldn't run it. And so I bought that new computer kind of just for that game. And I haven't really used that computer since, because I can't get the Windows 7s to run on there. It will only take the Windows 10. But now I'm wondering if it would take Windows 8, because Windows 8 or Windows 8.1 has a similar boot structure to Windows 10. So I ought to try that, because if I could put Windows 8 on there, then I could tolerate that computer and use it more often. Anyways, here we have the HDMI cable. And hopefully the HDMI port on this screen works. I've never used it before, so we're going to find out if it does the work or it's not working. This is going to be hard to plug it in. Okay, it's plugged in. It was a little bit difficult. Now, I have a little outburst here about the audio situation. You know what? I wonder if, does this have audio out? It's got two audio ports here. I'm not really sure what they do. Audio in, audio out. I wonder if the HDMI would feed audio out through the monitor. Because the problem here, and this is going to totally destroy this setup, and it's going to bother me every second I use this computer. There's no audio output on the back of these computers. And this is a running trend with these ultra small form factor computers. They don't have an audio output on the back. The audio is on the front here. So what I would have to do, I at least have this 90-degree adapter to make it a little less painful. I'd have to plug this in like this and plug this here, and it would have to sit like that, which is kind of ridiculous. So I wonder if perhaps I can plug this into the audio out. I don't think they're going to work, but maybe I can plug this into the audio out, and maybe I can feed the audio through the HDMI, and perhaps, just maybe perhaps, that will work. I don't think it will, but in the off chance that it does, I'm going to try it, because that would solve the problem if that happened to work. Okay, everything is connected now, so I'll go ahead and power this on. Okay, here we go. Put the screen on, and then we'll put the computer on. Well, this is much quieter than the other computer was. The other computer was pretty noisy. That makes me so nervous when it freezes like that. Okay, so the computer is on now. Turn the speakers on. Now I don't know, I couldn't tell if that came out of the speakers or the monitor. there was definitely sound. It worked. I can't believe that actually worked. Huh. Now there is a sound, but I'm thinking that maybe, because I only use this setup at night when other people are sleeping, so I typically keep the volume pretty low anyways. This is louder than I'd ever put it regardless, and I don't hear that hum at this level. So, wow, that's actually going to work. I can't believe that's working. That's incredible. Okay, so that's good. I don't know if that's going to deteriorate the quality at all though, because it's got to be Digitan converted or something. I don't know. I'll listen to some music and I'll be able to tell if it's deplorable quality or if it's okay. Alright, well that's interesting. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but I'm really glad it did, because now I don't have to deal with the cord being in the front, because that would have driven me crazy. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the computer there or if I'm going to put it on top of the bed table there. It's okay here, but I don't know, I don't particularly like it there either. Well, I'll do it that way for now. This computer, I have to set up this computer because it doesn't have any programs on it or anything, so I got to do that still. But that was okay. That didn't go too bad. So okay, the 7040 is installed, and the setup went surprisingly well. Unfortunately, that wasn't going to work that way because the humming sound was too annoying. So I had to connect it on the front, which I don't like, but I'll deal with it.